So we are united in the Commonwealth. And I wish that someone had remembered that this afternoon when we were trying to cross the border. Anyway, it was pretty funny. So I have never been to America. I have played shows in New York and LA, but I've never actually gone deep. And even up here, I've never been here before. And it's been really interesting because everywhere I go, I try and wiki. That wasn't funny. It's a language barrier issue. I will kill you. Anyway, so I've been wikiing the towns that we go to. For example, we went to Eugene. And I found out that Eugene, before it was named Eugene, was named was named after this guy called Eugene Skinner. And before it was called Eugene, it was called Skinner's Mudhole. Which is totally awesome. We also went to Arcata, and has anyone ever been to Arcata? Yes, right. So it's kind of it has a reputation as being a kooky place. People are kooky and weird and whatever. So I had heard that, and I was standing out the front of the venue having a cigarette, and this guy walked up to me, and I need to describe him because he was, as well as being a gag, he was a sight gag as well, because he looked like a mashup of the comic book dude from The Simpsons, the Neo from The Matrix, and a Hasidic Jew. So he had this amazing curly hair and this big wide brimmed hat, which was great, and these spectacles, and then he was wearing this neck to ankle suede trench coat like the guy from The Matrix, and all the other parts of his aesthetic were made up by the comic book guy from The Simpsons. So he walked up to me, I'm having a cigarette, and he said, "Hey, you want to see my sword?" And of course I was like, "No, I don't want to see your fucking sword, what?" And so he goes to open the trench coat, and I'm going, "No, God, boy, fuck." And he had an actual sword on his belt. Being the World of Warcraft fucking guy that he is. And then he pulls it out, and he's showing it to me, and he's like, "See this? It's a single blade. These are legal here." And I was like, "Why do you have a sword? It's a Tuesday night. Fuck." And he was like, "Oh, I'm Scottish. My ancestors had them, so why can't I?" And I was like, "Well, I'm Irish by descent, but fuck, I don't have a potato in my purse. Fuck, what do you mean? Leprechaun in my backpack. This is not happening." Anyway, so it's been really good, and so far nothing weird has happened here. So I'm looking forward to the end of the evening when someone does something weird, and I can talk about you guys at future shows. So that's all I got so far. Great. This